What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Ragebaiting with Spider-Man. Today, we're going to do something a little different. We're going to try and challenge ourselves by doing pull-only rage baiting. So that means that I'm not allowed to press my get over here and dash to people after I tag them, but instead, I have to pull them towards me, making it a lot more difficult. If you do enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. Also, thank you guys for 25,000 subscribers. If we could get 3,000 likes on this video, I'll do another one of these. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Found a target. Squirrel girl. So I saw Squirrel girl. I was like, man, this is going to be the main target that we're going to go for this game. Probably an easier DPS to work on. They don't have as much movement other than that jump, and I'll be able to pull them more often. And so they ended up respawning. Oh my gosh, she respawned. There you are. Stop running away. Back to the spawn. So after that, she was eliminated here, and then she was now sent to the spawn. So as I usually do, I'm gonna go directly to the spawn and then wait for her there. But then she ended up making a switch. Now I'm gonna try to keep him in spawn the whole game. Scarlet Witch already. So I already made the switch. Usually, depending on how a Scarlet Witch plays, this may prove difficult because sometimes they'll go invisible, fly super high in the air, and then pulling them. And then you also can't cancel the invisibility, unlike the get over here, which you could do sometimes. What? What? How did he hear me? How did he know I was there? What? There's no way he heard that one tiny footstep. Yo, this guy's crazy. So then I was eliminated in probably the craziest way. And Bucky tried to solo ult me. Anyways, regardless, we now had not only the Scarlet Witch that we were focusing, but there was also someone focusing us, and that was the Bucky. So I was going to try to ignore him because he's not the target, and we're going to go for Scarlet. All right, she wasted one. Oh my god, and Bucky's right there. Come here, come here, come here, come here. I know Bucky's mad. Now, luckily enough, she didn't use her invisibility, which I don't know why she didn't, but it made it a lot easier to get her. There you are. You can't hide behind the healers. She now was playing a little bit of a different strat to where she's going to chill and, you know, play around the healers. That would maybe help her live a little bit longer. But in her case, she sort of went too far behind them and wasn't able to get healed. So I was able to kill her off. And then instead of using my ult on her, I decided to use it on the healers just to help my team push up the point. But what is wrong with Bucky? Despite all this, the Bucky has his mind set on me, and he was going to target me any chance he could. Yeah, this Bucky wants me so bad. What the hell? Yo, relax. I don't have beef with you. I just want the witch. Now, I had to fall back because I was being targeted. There was a lot going on. A bunch of their teammates were there, and I didn't have any ability. So the best thing to do is just fall back, wait for another opportunity to come back again, and that's what I did. We now have secured the point. I was looking around for her, but couldn't see her. I'm gonna stop him. Wait, is she in the new spawn? She's probably in the new spawn. Yep, there she is. That's one. Alright, that's the second one. She's one shot. I have to go for it. I don't care. I don't care. So I was keeping track of how many times she goes invisible so I know when to try and pull her. Oh my god, I got her. Look at Bucky. In this case, I caught her completely by surprise before she was even able to react or go invisible. It seemed like she was trying to deal damage instead. But here's where it actually gets crazy because you'll notice that they're playing right next to each other. Bro. Come here, come here. You're not going anywhere. Oh my god, he's one. He's one. He's one. He's one. Got him. So we ended up getting the Scarlet Witch, and she now has another strategy where she's going to follow Bucky all around. I'm assuming they're cute together because that's what she was trying to do. But regardless, I was still able to get her before the Bucky could eliminate me. Look at them. And that is how round number 1 officially ended.
Come on now, they couldn't even kill me one time.
So the Bucky was mainly targeting me instead of the healers or some of the other characters, and as a result, my team actually was doing really good. All right, the same guys now on Punisher. So I guess someone else decided to go Witch. No! No! Yo, I hate this Bucky so much. How did he cancel my pull, bro?
Spider Fist is ready to punch.
Oh yeah, got him again. Got him again. Got him again. No! Oh, he still got him. Now at this point, I don't have any of my swings, so I'm waiting to get them back before I actually go ahead and do something. So as soon as I'm almost to my second swing, I was like, all right, now I can go in, look for the Punisher, and try to pull him. Oh yeah, there he is. Come here, come here, come here. So that was successful. We were able to catch him in the air and then send him back into the spawn, and the Bucky wasn't able to distract us. Oh yeah, that's revenge. All that focusing for what? We finally got our revenge on the Bucky. He overextended a little too hard and got jumped by the whole team. Punisher. Now, there wasn't much I can do because he's sitting around the spawn. A bunch of his teammates are there, but I was still trying to pick at him. No! Yo, Bucky, I hate you. I unfortunately ended up wasting my ult and didn't get any sort of value out of it. The spawn protection, bro. All right, there we go. Come on, we got him now. We got him. Yes, we still got him. I don't care. I don't care. We still got him. I know this guy's sick and tired of me pulling him in the air, bro. Oh!
Oh, I never died this match. Me and Penny. That's just how we never had to walk back.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So this is how the first game officially came to a conclusion. I was absolutely carried by my team, but we at least got some Ragebait action done, targeting the Punisher, who ended up going 9-14. But jumping into game number 2, we are now here in Domination. Now, usually, whenever I decide to pick the person I'm going to go for, the first thing I look at is the DPS and then seeing if they would be pullable. So if I can pull them, then I'll go for them. If not, I wouldn't be able to. In this case, it was like a Black Panther and a Star-Lord. I was like, there's no way I could do that against them. So I was like, okay, I'm going to go for a healer instead. I saw an Invisible Woman. That was a big mistake trying to target her, but I went for her regardless, got a quick elimination, and then went towards their spawn.
Spider Fist is ready to...
Now, as every good Invisible Woman does, she went invisible, disappeared. I couldn't find her, and then a Star-Lord came in and then started chasing me. I spotted her later on again. I tried to go for her one more time, and it was at this point I was like, yeah, that's not a good target to go for. Let me find a different healer, and there was the Cloak and Dagger. So that is now our new target. Much easier to target and go for because she only has really one ability that can counter me, and that's the invisibility, but as long as you bait that out, you are good to go. So here in this case, I found her in the spawn, and I went for her. Now she has a sort of protection with Black Panther, but he's not really protecting her, so I was still able to get the kill. And as you see here, I sent her back to the spawn, and then the Black Panther, he's still sort of targeting me. He just kept going. Oh, there he is. He came back. Oh yeah, get back in. Ended up pulling him off the map, and then I spotted her again. This time I was going to use my ult because I didn't want to deal with her teammates, and then I tried to run away. So that's what I did. So I'm going to try to keep her in spawn, but at the same time, I don't want to deal with all of her teammates. So I'm going to make it seem like I ran away and then work my way, pretty much lurk back in, or just swing right over their head and then go to the very top in an area they won't see me. And I waited, and as soon as she spawned in, there was also a Venom, but he couldn't care less. He was trying to get to the point, so I was able to get that kill on her.
Good guys next time.
No way he's gonna come up here.
Round and pound.
Yeah. Yo, leave me alone, bro. He tried to chase me, but wasn't able to get up there, and he's still looking at me, but regardless, I was gonna go for that same pull and see if I can eliminate her, but I missed my tracer, and that was it. No! Now, the round went by pretty quick. My team was holding it most of the round, so we ended up getting it to the very end. I was able to cancel the Strange Portal, And then that's pretty much how the first round came to a conclusion. So we didn't really do that much rage baiting, but it did work out for us. And starting off round number 2, my biggest fear trying to do this pull only is another Spider-Man. And that's exactly what happened. Someone else swapped the Spider-Man. Who is this guy and why? And I knew going for pull only against another Spider-Man, I'm probably going to get destroyed. So I was going to try to avoid him and still go for the cloak and dagger. No! And try to send it to the spawn, but it just didn't work out. Now I came back again and saw she was half HP and also hit with the Bucky ult, so I just tried to go for her, pulled her towards me, and was able to send her into the spawn. And as soon as I did that, I was like, alright, now I can go towards the spawn, avoid everybody else, and sort of try and keep her there. He went invisible, almost got back with his team, so I had to ult him just to make sure that he couldn't go too far away. Now, because they are down the healer, I feel like this is helping out my team greatly, but at the same time, there's now people trying to protect them. He called Spider-Man! He called Spider-Man!
Don't mess with the amazing
He just...
Spider-Man!
What did he ult? What the heck? Now I'm back again. This time she's reunited with the team, but I'm gonna go for her, try and target her and get her out as quick as possible. She used her invisibility here. I'm also in my cloak's ult, so I'm not really worried. And then my cloak helped me out, so we were able to send her back to the spawn again. Now at this point, I'm realizing it's like 90% for them on the other team, and she's sort of sitting longer in the spawn. So I was like, okay, after this elimination, I'm gonna go back and try to help the team out. So right here, I got the elimination on her, and I was like, okay, they're now at least down the healer. I'm gonna go back, try to help my team out. I think I ended up getting eliminated. She got back in there, and she ended up ulting, and we really weren't able to do much. I tried to fight. I couldn't even ult because there was also the healer ult up, and we ended up losing that round. So we are now tied at 1-1. She was also now in all chat saying how I love my team is gonna let me get eliminated by Spider-Man. So it seems like she felt that she wasn't getting enough people peeling for her. But then they swapped to the Jeff, and in this case it made it a little more difficult to get them, but I caught them lacking, so I was able to eliminate them. And so I waited for them again. I tried to pull them towards me, and then I got caught at the very top of that door area, and I just failed my ult miserably. Now, even though I couldn't get the Jeff, I saw that there was an Emma, and I was able to pull her off the map. So that's what I went for. Also tried to see if I can kill this Spider-Man, and that was a mistake as well because he just got me. So I rolled out of the spawn, and now I was going to go directly towards the back to where I believe Jeff would be and try and get him there. And so I did see him. I tried to pull him towards me and go for the combo. Just wasn't able to kill him because he was getting healed at the same time, and he had really good movement on Jeff. Now at this point, I'm just going to try and farm my ult like this while I'm in the healer ult, just punching so I can get my ult a lot faster. And then he also ran away, but someone else got him. Someone else got her. Now, my team was doing a really good job this round. We were securing the point. We were also pushed up to keep him in the spawn. And then the thing hit a crazy ult and left him super one-shot, so I barely had to do anything, and he was eliminated. Now, I went back to the point just to double-check, make sure there's no Spider-Man or anyone trying to secretly, pop up there and grab it. And then I went towards their spawn, waited for the Jeff. That is pretty much how the game officially ended. So that was game 2. I feel like we're getting the hang of it. They even played really good despite the fact, like, when you take a look at their stats. But going on into game number 3, this time I was like, okay, we focused the healer. Let's try and go for a DPS. There was a Phoenix. Now, Phoenix only has one ability that I'm worried about, and that is, like, the teleport dash thing that she does. But after that, she's pretty easy to go for. So that's what I went for here in this case. I got a pull on her, and then I punched her. I don't know how the cloak went invisible, but it just didn't protect her. Now I went towards the spawn to wait for him, but there is a daredevil that can see through walls, making it impossible to try and hold her. So I had to fall back. There was not much I can do. The Daredevil was also focusing me, so I went towards the right side of the map and then reunited with my team. There was also a Black Panther trying to get away. I tried to pull him towards us, but he ended up getting away, and then I was able to get the Daredevil. Now, because I was able to get the Daredevil here in this case, I was like, all right, I can now go for the Phoenix without any form or sort of trouble. Now you'll see he's playing with his team, with the healers, making it very, very difficult to go for him. But later on, he was eliminated, so I went towards the spawn to go for him. But I was killed off because there was also a Jeff behind her, healing her and then damaging me. So every time I went for this Phoenix, she just had protection. And in this case, the Groot ended up helping me out, killing her and then sending her back to the spawn.
I got your back.
And then now I was like, all right, I could go to the spawn, wait for her here, and then there were her teammates as well. Now I was hoping they would ignore me. I tried to go directly for her. She teleported back into the spawn, and so I had to fall back. Now the first round ended and we did absolutely zero rage baiting that round, but thankfully we do a lot better in the second round. So we ended up spotting her as we were fighting for the point. She was eliminated, and because of that she was sent into the spawn, and she was also staggered, so not with the team. It made it very easy to keep her in the spawn, and now I'm finally getting those 1v1 situations that I've been trying to get the entire game, but at the same time the team spawned in and then saved her. So my strategy was to try and hit her with a solo ult and then make it seem like I'm getting away so her team leaves, and then I come back before she spawns in. Now I realize she's going to be using that dash and that invisibility thing that she has going on. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to try and wait to use my pull until after she uses it. So that's what I learned after this first fight. And then at the same time, the other team hasn't died, so there's no one there in the spawn to save her. And so she ends up just using the home court advantage that she has to heal up and go back. But now that she ended up using that teleport, I can pull her towards me and eliminate her before she gets back in. So now we're full rage bait mode. She's trying to get away by going around. She's trying to avoid me by dashing and going back to the spawn. But none of it is working because I now understand how she plays.
Put on a show.
Ground and pound.
Now trying to bait her closer towards me, but she's trying to sit in the spawn and not come out. So now I'm just going to wait until she makes some room and she gives me space to get away. And there's also a Strange now walking. So she sees the Strange, gets a little comfortable and is like, oh, okay, now I can come out with him. But I waited for her. And so now I'm at like 1 HP. I'm trying to fight her and keep her in the spawn, but at the same time, I'm trying not to die. And then the Strange also opens up a portal and I'm trying to cancel that at the same time while 1 HP. Unfortunately, I wasn't fast enough to cancel his portal. She was able to jump through it, and I was also 1 HP, so I had to wait for the health pack. Now, as a result of her jumping in, right away she was eliminated. What else killed her? I'm weak. And so all I had to do was now just wait for her, and then send her back into the spawn without letting her walk into the spawn by killing her. Now, thankfully, the entire second round, she really wasn't able to get out of the spawn or do much. And anytime she did try to get out, I was there to stop her. Now, this time I had my ult. She also wasted her dash. I tried to ult her, and so she ulted me back. And it was a really smart ult because she comes back to life full HP now, and she ended up killing me last second. Now that is how the third game officially ended. This is pretty much me attempting pull only rage baiting. Let me know, did you guys enjoy the video? And let me know if you guys want to see another challenge like this again. Don't forget to hit that like and sub button. I'll see you guys again. Peace.